Today is the 25th of the 6th, 2024, and it's been quite a hectic day. It's been really sunny with blue skies right through. When I've been to Glastonbury, it's 1 month ago I last had a clairvoyant reading, and she predicted a female who's going to be a bit younger than me. No age was given though, she didn't mention what her age is, and said that you're going to get in a relationship somewhere between the beginning of this month till July or August, and no later than August, and that you're going to be in a relationship before Christmas 2024. And she told me that it's going to be someone that I like, someone that likes me, someone that takes you for who you are, and said that things are going to change, and she said even your music taste is going to become a lot more happier. And this is without me saying anything. Well, the clairvoyant I saw today was also in Glastonbury. I took a sneaky picture. I wanted to audio record it, but she wouldn't allow me to audio record it. So I'm going to have to go with a picture that I had of the lady that I had in the shop, because I took a picture of a sly picture I took after the reading, after she did the table and gave me the reading. And basically, this Yvonne, although setups are saying that it's being put through, or suggestions when I've walked out and about, and we've had like controlled force against me, or we're timing loud bikes to getting and whatever, or, and all that sort of stuff, whatever you want to call it. The day after, they timed a no chance van followed by an Yvonne van. I think it's a no chance van, and then later on, in the last, about a week ago, they timed an Yvonne van next to an It's Through van. And It's Through van does make a bad suggestion, but it makes sense when you read what the information is and what the company's about. But it's not a good name to display or for it to occur in your direction. When it comes to the specific suggestion that I'm telling you about now with the Yvonne girlfriend prediction, well, the lady at Glastonbury today told me that there's no such thing as Yvonne. So the lady that gave me the reading, claiming that I was going to go in a relationship with this Yvonne, has made a mistake. So what she told me, because I mentioned that part, I didn't mention anything else because I didn't want her to feed off of anything that I mentioned. But she said, because I mentioned that specific thing, she said what's happened is the psychic that you saw has either made a mistake or has had another person that she's had in there that she's had to give a psychic reading to, and the information that she is giving to me, that she's getting from the spirits, has been delayed, and it was meant to be for the previous person that she gave a psychic reading to. And she said there's definitely no one called Yvonne. However, she's adamant that there is somebody that's going to be coming into my life, and again, it's going to be before Christmas 2024 when you're together. She thinks it's someone that's lurking in the shadows, someone that doesn't know me as such, but has seen my things on the internet, or has watched me over time and seen through my life how things have been for years, in fact. But the thing is, she said it's going to be someone that will get on okay with you and is going to give you the chance on a trial basis to be in a relationship. And she said that this person again is going to be younger than myself, but she said it's going to be someone that likes you and it's not going to be a problem. She gave no name, she didn't give me any name. I didn't ask for any names, I just wanted to see what she said. If we look at all the people that I've spoken to in the past, it's too late for those because they're all single mothers. So I haven't got a clue who she's on about, if she's getting the reading right, of course. But she did say that there is somebody, and she said it's not going to be that long either. So she started making, sort of talking about things and whatever, and saying with the sort of interest that I'm into, anything from like music or whatever, you know, all the general stuff, and saying that the lady that she can see coming into my life is not so much into music. She likes music, but she's not like me when it comes to music. But like I say, this reading might not even come true, because many clairvoyant readings, I just wanted a clairvoyant reading just because I went there today, basically. Even though it's close to the previous reading I have had, it's interesting that she mentioned that the previous clairvoyant has got it wrong, but she didn't actually say she's got it wrong. She basically said she was feeding off information from spirits, but the information wasn't supposed to be given to me. It was supposed to be given to possibly the previous people that had a psychic reading before I had my reading, and that's what's happened. So she's got muddled up. The lady that she's predicted for me, she's a bit of an outgoing type person. She likes to work, and I can't remember what she said now, but she's very active. She's not a lazy type of person, but she likes music, but she's not mad about music, as I just said. She's highly intelligent. She has a bit of money, so she's not a poor person, but whoever it is doesn't match anyone I recall speaking to, especially in the last 10 years online, that makes this suggestion of this specific person, assuming it is someone online. But the way it made it sound, or the way she made it sound, is it's going to be someone that doesn't know you, but has been watching over you, basically. So I'm assuming that's on the internet. But like I say, I haven't got a clue who this is. I have no idea at all. But whether it comes true or not, you just have to wait. She didn't give a time of when it's going to happen, but she did say that you're going to be together before Christmas 2024, so that's all I can go by on that. So, I mean, there's been no setups while walking about after the reading today. It just seems to be a regular. They seem to be heavily suggesting my old man today, or whatever, through suggestions. I won't give the names of the vehicles or t-shirt names or whatever, because it would cause offence, and my dad could get offended by it if I mention what it is. But apart from that, it doesn't seem to be like anything that's misleading or out of place when I had the reading. Usually when I come out from a psychic reading or clairvoyant reading or whatever, there's usually a whole load of belted force against me to say that you're not going to get a girlfriend, you're not going to get this, not going to get that, we're going to put it through and do this and do that, we're going to destroy your life, or we want you destroyed, we want you fucking crucified, or stuff like that. It wasn't like that today. It's just the same regular flow of setups as when I went in for the reading, as when I left the reading. So that doesn't usually occur. The last time where it's been a regular flow of traffic or suggestions that are not to, will probably be going back to at least 2010, when I had clairvoyant readings back in that time. Otherwise everyone since then, it's just been suggestions to put it through or whatever. So like I said, I don't know if this has come true or not, but it's interesting to mention that the Death card was the first card that came out in the reading, followed by the Lovers. Those two cards came out in the same way with the clairvoyant I saw 1 month ago or so, or roughly a month ago. But there were other cards as well. But this time, today, in the deck, Death, and she said that the Death card has already passed. So did the clairvoyant that I saw a month ago. So then they're moving on to the Lovers. And again, is the same with the clairvoyant I saw just over a month ago, around about a month ago. She said there's going to be difficult times. Things are going to get worse in July. She said July is going to be a very difficult month, and she said that August is also going to be a very difficult month. But she said after that time, your life's going to change for the better. She also made the suggestion that there could be a transfer or a move, maybe. But she didn't word it in that sort of... but then again, nor did the psychic I saw about a month ago. She didn't either. She just made it sound like there's going to be a sudden change, but there's going to be a rapid sort of change. It's not going to be done slowly. She said it's going to be done rapidly. So, whether she's meaning moving on Home Finder, I do not know, but she didn't really make it sound like that, and nor did the lady I spoke to 1 month ago. It's more of a case of like, the sort of suggestion that they were making was more like you're going to take your stuff and you're going to move into this person's place. It's more like that sort of suggestion. Obviously I don't believe that's going to happen, but that's the interpretation of what I can pick out by the wording by both the psychics. It is interesting, although the psychic I saw today said that the previous psychic was possibly reading, getting information to the previous people that she was giving readings to. It is interesting that the psychic reading I had today has the same sort of build-up or same suggestion as what the clairvoyant gave me 1 month ago. The only difference with the clairvoyant that I saw today is the Yvonne name for a girlfriend coming into my life wasn't to be, and there's no such thing as this Yvonne, which was predicted by the clairvoyant that I saw 1 month ago. Though she does say there is someone lurking in the shadows that has known me for a time, but has never spoken to me as such. It's more a case of this person's been watching you and acknowledging the situation and is going to give you the chance for change in your life. And she definitely said it's not going to be anything like in the family or relatives. She said it's going to be someone you don't know. So when people were to, if anyone was to say that you could think it is that person or that person, this is someone I've never spoken to. So, but it is only a reading. I have my doubts, because most clairvoyant readings are pretty much all down anyway. Especially in the last 2 years, all the clairvoyant readings have either been refunding, or it's either been me being refunded, or it's saying come back at a late time when I can give you some positive news, because I don't want to charge you for a negative reading, because I can sense a very dark cloud over you and all that sort of stuff. Then again, they say they can sense a very dark cloud over me, but every single time I go out, I'm being cursed with blue skies and sunshine, so, which I nicknamed the Lauren curse, because of a specific painting. I'll quickly mention that painting. That painting I saw on the internet in 2015 area. It has a picture of the lady that looks like the Nectar £1 off advert that's on eBay, and she's wearing like a blue top, smiling with her hands in the air, and the Nectar one's like got a red advert cover, but also looks very similar to the lady that worked in Tesco's at Highbridge near Burnham-on-Sea in that time period. There's also another person that worked in there that looks a lot older, so she's about 50ish, maybe a bit older than that, who looks similar to Lisa Pike, an old school friend, or my father, because Lisa Pike actually looks very similar to my father. Although Lisa Pike is only 1 or 2 years older than me, she does actually look like about 20 years on top of my father, with a more sort of unattractive face than my father. But it's just the way that she was born and the way to look. And obviously that's not for me, but some people may have a different attitude or appearance to being with that Lisa. Anyway, going back to this painting, I'll give you a description of the Nectar 1 advert and the person that works in Tesco's. His name's Lauren or Laura. Well, this painting that I saw has a picture of this lady with her legs behind a cloud in the sky. She's got her belly out. Then the painting's done to make it look like she's a sort of smooth-skinned sexual that all the gangsters go with, you know, that real sexual type. I'm going to say gangsters, but you know what the men go for, what they, you know, that type, you know, the model type, kind of. Well, I wouldn't say model type, but different colour hair than the blonde. It's more of a browny hair. But so the painting's like that. She's holding her hand out and she's got the sun over this man that's walking down the track in a woodland with cloud and rain everywhere else except where she's walking. She's got the hand out over this man. This man also looks like a boy in the way they design the picture. He's holding a notepad or a clipboard in one hand and a torch in the other hand. And he has a backpack on. So the overall picture is abstract and it looks, is to make a sexual suggestion of this, where this woman's coming out of the sky to give this man good luck, basically. I saw that painting on a postcard for sale at Martok in a place called Yandles where they were selling a load of cards. At the time, I just remembered it as seeing it in 2015 on the internet, or 2016, so I didn't think anything else of it. As I was walking to the bus stop, I realised it was making a suggestion. So I decided to go back, and I thought to myself, I can't go back because I'm on the last bus over. If I miss it, I've got a 6-mile walk or whatever, and I thought I'll have to do it another day. And then obviously I couldn't get on the bus because it was being packed, because it's in the summertime and there's blue skies and sunshine every day. So I decided to look for it online, couldn't find it online. So I went back 3 weeks, a month later, or whenever it was, I can't remember now. And the lady gave me the name of the artist, and she said it's a very famous painting that was put on that postcard. I lost a paper with the information of who that person is that painted that specific painting, and it's actually a local artist as well, but a well-known local artist. So I went back, I can't remember whether it was a couple of months later or something like that, because I was looking in other card shops, and while I was visiting my dad's back in February of this year, 2024, I was also looking in this area, sort of in card shops. I couldn't find it, but when I went back to Martok to find that, I spoke to the same woman basically when I went back in there, and this time she couldn't remember what the name of the painter was that's on that postcard, and just said that it's no longer available to buy, and it's been taken off the shelf, and obviously it's been taken off the internet as well, which is interesting. Anyway, the story goes, obviously, basically every single day since January 2023, even on the cloudiest and rainiest days, there was less than 2.5 weeks of cloudy, rainy days that were constructed around me everywhere I went. It was sunny. It was literally sunny everywhere, apart from the time period when I was at my father's, but even then it was sunny in 2023. The only day I recall being cloudy for almost the whole day in 2023 was January the 1st, 2023, and even then at the end of the day it was sunny come about 3 o'clock. Then it was just a mixture of torrential rainstorms, the occasional cloud cover, but when it was cloudy, the sun was circling me with open blue skies even on the cloudiest of days. So for me, there was only about 2 weeks in total crammed together of rainy or cloudy days when I went out. For 2024, although it appeared to be cloudy in January, for me, because the way the sky was patterned out, was blue skies and sunshine every single day in January 2024. And the same for February initially, but when I went to my dad's there was a lot more cloudier weather, occupying of about a week and a half of full cloudy days put together with the rain put together, you know, clammed together as in a time frame to the amount that would have occurred. But even when my father went out to go somewhere where I was staying behind and did walks around his area, they caused the sun to come out where I am but not where he went, so they were still up to their tricks with the blue skies and sunshine. And since that time, when I came back here, we started with late March torrential rainstorms, followed by blue skies and sunshine. The 2nd of April was the only cloudy, rainy day in the whole of April. Between late March, when I arrived back from my dad's to go back to my place, there was roughly 20 torrential rainstorms or heavy rainstorms. And those torrential heavy rainstorms occurred with cloud cover. After the 2nd of April, there was about another 40 to 50 rainstorms, or light rain even. Whatever type of rain it is anything from torrential to light rain, lasting anything from a few minutes to up to half an hour, 20 minutes. I don't know how they done it, but they managed to get every single one of those rainstorms to be sunny at the same time as it's raining, with no cloud cover whatsoever on all of those rainstorms that occurred in April when I was out. And also on the cloudy days, the blue sky was open and was circling me right from where I went to and where I got back on every single occasion. So I didn't actually benefit from the cloud where everyone else did. When we came into May, quite literally every single day was blue skies and sunshine, but on the 28th of May you had a cloudy day, and I benefited for about half a day of cloud, and then I was circled with sunshine. I think it's the 28th I had that clairvoyant reading that I mentioned in this, and then obviously there was blue skies and sunshine in the afternoon, but it was cloudy everywhere, so that blue sky sort of followed me, then it faded and it opened into like hazy sunshine of where I live, which is here at the moment, this minute in time, for the 28th of May. Then when we went into June, every single day has been sunny right up until what was the date? I think it was Sunday the 22nd of June. I was moaning about the sun, blue skies and sun being sunny every day. You had half a day of cloud on the day I moaned about the sun on social media and started criticising the Met Office and BBC for getting the forecast wrong again. And then from there onwards, we're back to blue skies and sunshine to the date it is today, which is the 25th of the 6th, 2024. So that's basically that story. Going to the weather in 2022, I was complaining about it being sunny that year, but you had about 300 plus torrential rainstorms, anything from a couple of minutes, a few seconds, to 20 minutes, and in some cases it lasted up to 2 hours. Although every day was sunny, most days were sunny, you did have some cloudy days and rainy days that were plastered out for the whole day in 2022. It wasn't great, because obviously it was very sunny, but when you compare it to 2023, it was a lot more cloudier and rainier in 2022 than it was in 2023. And even in 2022, I was complaining about it being sunny. But when you compare 2023 is the sunniest I've ever known it. And also 2017, I think it's 2017, I can't remember, it might have been 2018. That was a very sunny year as well. And it wasn't until November it started to get cloudier with rain, but even after November, days were sunny right through December and January of the following year. But yeah, it seems to be a thing with me. But going back to late 2023, they timed a Lauren lookalike to the Suncurse picture. That's where she's shining that sun down on the man that looks like a boy, to wear a no sex t-shirt. Now this Lauren lookalike was younger than Lauren, or the interpretation on that painting. So this person would have only been a sort of, maybe a child, maybe 15, but rougher looking skin, more of a sort of serious look in the face than what Lauren would have looked like. But is the interpretation and the suggestion that was being made. She had the facial characteristics to make the suggestion of that Lauren. After that, time goes on. I think it's we're going to 2024. I can't remember. They start making the suggestion that we've replaced this Lauren, or this cursed painting of the sun circling you, to replace it with someone who sexually abused you as a child. And they're starting playing that stupid game with it, so they're starting to do that instead. So, and they're not bothered about it. They're just continuing to open the sky up into blue skies and sunshine wherever I go, which has defeated cloudy day pictures when I want to take specific pictures that require cloud and not sunshine. And they've also been rubbing in that it's sexual weather with t-shirts and saying stuff like sex in the sun, or this is sexy weather or sexual weather, or rubbing it in to take the biscuit basically. So there's been a lot of problems due to this sunny curse day issue. But anyway, going back to the clairvoyant reading, if you have anything you want to say about it, let me know, because I don't believe anything's going to happen, but maybe she wanted to try and make the reading seem more positive than it really is. So maybe she's trying to make things, trying to make you feel happy, maybe, and that she knows that there's no good news. I don't know. Either way, what she said and what she predicted of this kind of girlfriend that's coming into my life, she did say someone that's lurking in the shadows has been watching me, and it's going to take the change in my life by the end of this year, 2024. I'll leave that to you to decide whether the reading's going to come true or not, but I'll leave it there.